Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Dukas Copy Academy YouTube channel, and you're watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 8th of November 2024. The day is Friday. I'm a Dukas Copies trading community member. My name is Rakesh, and I'm your host here. My request is that please do not confuse me as an employee of Dukas Copy. I'm not their employee. When I say that I am not their employee, that means I'm an independent trader and technical analyst. Therefore, all the views, opinions, or the trading ideas that I'm going to discuss here in this live stream, they are of my own. It has nothing to do with the Dukas Copy. In some time here, we will strictly discuss the price action and ignore all the fundamentals like news, events. We will not talk about that. Why? Because as a technical analyst, I know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart. So we will only follow the charts for our analysis. Especially in this program, we will be using the candlestick charts to determine the key levels for all the Forex majors and a few other pairs. And we'll see how we can use those key levels into our trading setups. At the end of the session, I'll be taking the questions from my viewers. So please ask your questions in the chat box and I will try to answer them. Now, before I start the stream, I must tell you that this is only for information or knowledge. This live stream should not be seen as a trading advice. So therefore, please do your own research if you are going to trade your real money. Now, before we begin this session, let me take you through the risk disclaimer first. Please understand the associated risks in the Forex. Once you have understood the risk that is associated, thereafter move on to the charts. First things first, let me show what US dollar is doing. So this is the daily chart of the US dollar candlestick chart bid. From here it looks like the fair value gap that the US dollar index had created in this leg on 5th of November. The candle yesterday tried to fill it, could not fill it, could not fill even the half. Today it tried to trade that and was rejected. So if it trades above the high of yesterday's candle and close there, then this will be a very good indication for the US dollar index to go higher towards 105.77 and maybe even to 106.35. So in a nutshell, the US dollar is going higher. The US dollar is going higher. Where will the GBP USD go? Cable. So the cable is bound to go lower if the US dollar is rising. But the problem is that on the way down, there is a fair gap in the cable also. So it is going here and there. It is going nowhere. Although the candle is red on the daily, but it has stuck between this, in between this fair value gap. So that's why we can say the bias is bearish, but the price has stuck between the bullish fair value gap. Although I'm targeting these lows of 1.2664, seeing the bullish price action in the dollar index, how fast it is going upward. So in the same way, we are expecting pound to go down. At least 1.2664 is my expectation in this market. Somewhat similar is the case with the euro, whereas GBP USD is stuck above bullish fair value gap. Euro USD has stuck below the bearish fair value gap. So that means every time the euro is trying to rise, it is getting rejected to the downside. So it has already almost reached the area which was our target. Now once the price closes below this green candle, then it will act as a bearish order block, and every time the price tries to go higher, it will get rejected. So that is what my expectation is here. So now guys, what is my expectation? My expectation is that price will close somewhere here, will go here, and will get rejected to the downside. This is my expectation is. So let us see if that happens or not. In the case of Australian dollar, the price tried to go higher. Yesterday got rejected at the high of this fair value gap. and today got rejected at the midpoint of that fair value gap and is going lower. What extent it can go lower? One is this 0.6472. Also, this is not based on anything here. This can be removed. Second thing is this low here. This one can be a target on the downside. All right. What about the New Zealand dollar? Although I wanted it to go and trade this fair value gap, but it fell lower before trading that. So what is the target here in this one also? 0.5852. Where is the stop loss? The stop loss will be 0.6084 right now. But if the candles trade below this low, then the stop loss will reach to the high of this particular candle. This particular candle. Okay. All right. What about the USD CHF? US dollar going higher. We are expecting USD CHF also to go higher, but I don't want to participate in this price action because it has already started trading these fair value gaps on the leg lower. So the last fair value gap that is there on the leg up or down, which in this case is this one, is the strongest one. So if the price trades this, I would like to see a reaction from this price to the downside. So let's see how the things unfold here in this one also. Like now in the USD JPY, the price was going higher, created a fair value gap. The price started going lower, was rejected from this fair value gap low. If the price is able to close higher than the 50% of this one, then the price may continue towards 155.21. But in case it doesn't and the price trades lower, then it will be going towards this last fair value gap. Now, you know, last fair value gap, the most important fair value gap in any leg is the last fair value gap. So this becomes your ultimate target if the price starts going down from. What about the Bitcoin? Bitcoin is not ready to come down. There's only buying and buying and buying of the Bitcoin. Although this fair value gap that it has created in this week has not been traded, but still the Bitcoin is going higher and higher. There are no previous prices to show because it has never traded higher than that. Brent, like I saying that price is trying to trade and go higher, but this is a fair value gap which will try and push the prices lower. Today is the day the prices has been pushed lower. If it closes here below the opening price of this candle, then that price will start acting as a good resistance. Just now I have explained it on the other chart. So this is what we are expecting here. Okay, we are expecting the price to reach these lows here. All right, gold. So the gold has already closed lower, has given us a bearish fair value gap, although the price has not traded this gap. But in case the price trades this, then it will be a very good idea to go short in this one. We can wait for Monday and Tuesday, and thereafter if it doesn't, then we will just remove all this price action. Euro JPY, although I'm looking for it to go lower, but I would love to see it trading this area before going lower. Right now, if it starts going lower, I will not be a part of that move. I have a potential resistance at 168.02 and the potential support is here. This has no value, right? So keep an eye on this movement. Although there's a fair value gap which has been traded and closed already. GBP AUD. GBP AUD. See, this fair value gap has taken this liquidity, but after that it has inversed that fair value gap and has created another fair value gap. So today if the candle closes higher, then this may be the area where you would like the price to trade into to push the prices higher. Now the thing is that you see the fair value gap on the left side here. This is the last fair value gap on the way up. Yes, last fair value gap that you can see on the daily on the way up, and the price is getting rejected from that. This is a matter of concern. So if the price gets rejected from here, eventually it will drop to the downside. Although this fair value gap will try to push the prices higher, but this is the last fair value gap on the way up. The last fair value gap is the strongest one. Keep an eye on this one. CHF JPY on the similar lines of the Euro JPY, I have a feeling of shorting it, but not right now. We were looking for the prices to go into this area, which is a huge resistance. But right now the price is going higher, lower, so I'm not willing to sell this market. Reason being, it is already on the top of the bullish fair value gap that it had created here on the way up, and also this is the last fair value gap on the way down. So the last, like I said, is the strongest one, so I don't want to sell it because from here I am expecting a reversal to the upside. Audio against New Zealand, fair value gap created to the downside, inverse. Now this may be an area from where the price will go higher again to the target of 1.1177, although on the way up it has not created any fair value gap. But yes, this inverse fair value gap may be used as an opportunity to go long here. Gas is still consolidating near 50% of this trading range, so no trade in this one, stay away. EuroCAD, finally, no, not yet. So we are looking for the EuroCAD to go lower, although yesterday it traded the price and did not go lower, but today it has gone lower. So in the next coming time, 1.48613 is the first target. Thereafter we have target of 1.4576 on the lower side. Ethereum, just like Bitcoin, it is behaving now. On the way up there are fair value gaps, may push the prices lower, but this price action is not suggesting that the price is going lower. It is looking for the higher prices. 3566 is the resistance. Support may be seen around this broken high of 2817. That's all guys from my side. If you have any particular questions, you can ask me right now and I would love to answer your questions in the chat. So I see that there are no questions in the chat. Therefore, I hope you already know now the support and the resistance levels that will be of interest in the coming hours and days. Just remember that when you are risking on any trade, look for a risk for only 1% of your capital, and if there is no potential of making 2 times at least of that trade, then don't take the risk. If there is a potential of 3 times reward of the risk, then it is even better. So with this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find it useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section, and please consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. Have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. Take care.